looks at me like, I got to be.
Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com.
Upstairs. I thought we were done. I was ready to go.
We were falling asleep, Cheeks. Let's wake up. I got Alex here.
Oregon Ducks.
Mr. Lockhaven.
Phillies and Oregon Ducks.
Are you back? Are you back next week or you're done? This is your
this is my last episode.
farewell show.
He's going to get drunk and look at women's breasts, little girls' breasts at the Haven.
Wouldn't you?
You should see his little brother at Giant walking around with a little cart, checking out girls' asses. I see it. I go and check. I go, yo, watch out. Keep your head up, buddy. Keep your head up. No way. This is right where it goes.
This is awesome.
All right. Hall of Fame. Baseball Hall of Fame. We're going to start. This is a big beef of mine. Hall of Fame. What do you do with the steroid?
Piazza
should be in. That's your guy that should have went in this year.
Steroid guy, let him sit and sweat a little.
Yeah, let him sweat. Who do you think is going to be the first steroid guy to go in? Someone's got to get in, right? You can't leave those guys out.
Yeah, Clemens or Bonds.
Do you? I still think they wait for A-Rod. I know that, but I still think he's the first one because he's the first one that ever said he did it.
He's the first
Palmeiro's never getting in because he lied in front and then he, you know.
I have a great idea. Why don't we start the non-Hall of Fame people? We have a lot of good players in there.
Well, half of them are in there anyway. Like Craig Biggio does not belong in the Hall of Fame.
No? A lot of hits.
But because he played 20 years.
See, you sound like me. Don't you remember we had this argument about me not letting anyone in the Hall of Fame and you wanting everyone in?
No, I don't let everyone in.
Turn the hell around.
Are so full of crap.
Burt Blyleven cried, so they put him in. He don't belong in there.
Burt Blyleven had 5 20-win seasons.
I don't care. You need the best of the best in there.
And he had 2 Cy Young awards.
He had 2. All right, maybe he's a bad example.
Jack Morris?
Blackjack.
Does he deserve in there?
Pretty good. Who don't?
My standard is like
Lynn Swann should. Oh, that's
Lynn Swann should be in. I don't think
Lynn Swann should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Andre Reed needs to get in. He's on the final ballot.
I don't know if Andre Reed deserves to be in.
It's a very touchy.
Tim Brown deserves to be in.
But you know what? It's all corrupt. It's all these writers, and if you
didn't give them an interview, they're pissed off at you.
Exactly. It's not. They got it. I don't know. Well, what are you gonna?
Why don't you just put them in on the plaque? We'll put a little needle.
Take Babe Ruth out.
Put a little needle. What?
Take Babe Ruth out.
Take him out.
We're going to kick him out. We'll start the Keller Hall of Fame, and I'll have Babe Ruth inducted in there. He's got to have some relative.
Posthumously?
He'll come in. Looks like a bulldog like Babe. Bring him in there. I don't care.
Maybe we should have our annual Barroom Blitz Hall of Fame.
Barroom Blitz Hall of Fame.
We one athlete from each sport. We send him a letter.
He's just been inducted.
We send him a letter and have a wall.
I'm putting Tony Romo in.
No way.
Anybody that pissed me off that much deserves something, goddammit.
All right. Flyers are back.
Thank God.
I'll tell you, I will start with the beast. The Flyers are back this week, and the worst thing about hockey coming back right now is these hockey fans.
Say what you will. They couldn't even go in and practice.
Oh, my God. They're shaking that their hockey is missing. Yeah. And you know what? At least the baseball fans were a little true, and it took you Cal Ripken's streak, and it took you 4 years down the road for Sosa and Mark McGuire and Terry Sosa to hit balls 900 feet out of the stadium to come back and fill those stadiums up. 4 or 5 years it took to get that game back and have the Yankees start winning again and all that stuff. Right. But man, the hockey fans, you guys aren't. You're not getting it.
They're passionate.
You're not. I know they're passionate, but you're just eating the carrot, man.
I know.
You're eating the Hershey bar at the end of the stick. You're jiving in.
But Kelly's happy. Kelly's happy. Gets what the
I know. Kelly's. We're gonna have a hockey show, and that's why I'm leading right off that. I was like, these hockey fans. You know what? You got your sweaters out. You got all your stuff. You got your gear all ironed up. You're ready to go. You can't wait Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock.
Awesome.
No, but I'm just saying, like, hold back a little.
Is this a beef?
This is a beef. One of my beefs.
It's
Hall
a good
of Famous. It's all my beefs. I'm going crazy tonight.
I mean, the bullshit they went on, it's almost signed. It's not signed. Yeah. We're not. I mean, it was a.
And the fans, if you were on Facebook or wherever, you have hockey fans. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't believe I'm living without hockey. I can't believe I'm living without. Right. Exactly. You guys are suckers, man.
Yeah, you dumbasses.
All day suckers, man.
And we still got a Russian goalie that sucks.
Yeah, then the Flyers go out and get Boucher back.
Well, they had to have somebody. Look, he likes Boucher. You know,
let's add another 35-year-old goalie to our staff. All right. Sixers stink, so I got nothing there.
Sixers are really
all right, Alex, give me a beef. Give me something you got going wrong here.
I'm kind of beefing on the whole college football coach to an NFL coach, and how I'm going to go to the NFL. I'm not going to go to the NFL. I'm going to stay back. I got a good job in college, but I want to go make more money in the NFL. Make a damn decision. Pick your.
Well, you know what it is.
Making money, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's to get more money.
If you want to
It's get more money on the other side. And the big thing I heard that I found out, the big one was Kelly from Notre Dame.
Right.
His agent was the same agent as Howie Roseman, so they bring him in because they know he's going to get more money from Notre Dame, especially a school like Notre Dame or like
it's a ploy.
Such a high-profile school.
And it's like it's why leave? Why leave a college program? You can lose and still come in. You lose 2 years in a row in NFL, you're out, and you got to start all over again in college. Nick Saban is not coming to the pros again.
No,
he doesn't want to deal with that crap. He doesn't get to pick his team. He gets the best players in the world.
Exactly.
Nick Saban comes to your house to eat dinner. Okay, Mr. Saban, where do I sign? I'm coming.
Right,
You want me? I'm there.
You're gonna go
Find me a nice little. Find me one of them Alabama girls that sits in the stands like Brent Musburger likes.
Girl. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Woo, Mrs. Alabama.
Miss Alabama.
Mrs. Alabama.
And she goes to Auburn. Or she graduated from Auburn.
She can go anywhere looking like that.
All right. Anything else? But it's a ploy. It's a money ploy. It's why we do this show. It's all about the money. Because if you're listening out there, we're switching to Miller Lite next week.
Oh,
he's stirring the pot.
I'll send a message right now.
We should go down and change the bottles when he brings the camera up. That'd be awesome.
That would be good if they only watched the show. Them and the other 99
the way
people.
them boys drink. That's terrible.
You got anything else? Anything else?
It's good for right now.
Oh.
What do you got?
Young guy, you're just a little pup. You're like the hockey fans. They're just dangling a stick in front of you. You're going to find out what's wrong with sports today.
Yeah, you got to really, whatever. All right, my turn.
Your turn. Go ahead.
How many you got?
There he is, Mucus Hayes. There he is, Marcus Hayes. This is an old one. See that bastard? I'm going to tell you. He's a gutless individual. I mean, Andy Reid is Andy Reid. But the article he wrote after Andy gets fired and leaves about the kid, it's the worst thing I ever seen. It brings his kid up. He brings the other kid up. He's a bad father. Get some guts and talk to Mucus. Talk to Andy Reid right in the face, Mucus Hayes. All right? I mean, you are actually the biggest pussy I ever seen. When somebody walking out the door, you're going to go, Andy Reid wasn't just a scrub. How many titles? 5 titles, 1 Super Bowl run. Yeah, it ended. It ended for all the great coaches. Tom Landry went out. It
Bill
ended
Parcells.
Bad. Parcells, it went bad for 3 different teams. I mean, it's not always good, but to kick him in the ass
everyone
on the way
started
out
stepping
hard.
on him too.
That's hard.
None of those guys said nothing when they were here. They're all Andy's.
And they want to know
stepchilds.
why he don't say anything at press conference. Right. Well, I wouldn't say anything either, because the more you say, the more
And
they
he's
write
not
about.
Right. That's what it is.
Exactly.
And I guarantee.
Why would I tell him anything? A guy who talks like that. His son had steroids in a camp. Oh, he's the first one to ever have steroids in a camp. Nobody had any steroids in an NFL camp.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, the kid was a heroin.
Well, what about the guys that got caught in the van up at Eagles training camp that had all the marijuana and stuff, and they tried to blame it on the hookers they were with?
Well,
of
course. What else would you
it wasn't theirs. No.
I mean, more shit has gone on, but that's a gutless act. And then 6'10", they applaud it. They say, "Way to go! Everything he said is true." Of course, everything he says is true. Of course, it's tough. Look at what's his name? Jason Garrett. His 3 brothers all work for Dallas.
Right.
You go into a lot of coaches had their brothers. There's another one.
Shanahan's got his son.
Shanahan's got. They all have.
That's what you do. You get someone that's comfortable with you, so they can read your mood. If you're pissed off, they know how to fend people off.
And and this guy here, I mean, it was very upsetting, and I wanted to say it a while ago. We didn't get to it, but that was really. I mean, Andy Reid was really treated like shit in this town. Leaving. I mean, he had a bad.
He was. They hammered the crap out of him, especially for a guy that won 130 games, Cheeks.
I think it was
Philadelphia fans are. They expect.
No, I don't. I guarantee other places are the same.
Good teams and.
Hey, Dave Campos sucked, but I wasn't angry at him. All right.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Wade Phillips, you still can't stand Bum Phillips' son.
Wade Phillips, he don't worry.
How was Wade Phillips' defense yesterday?
He boned up at the end of the year.
All right, I got a couple old ones. You got any more, Cheeks?
Nah,
that's it.
I had another one. I forgot.
One.
I was so into that one.
The NBA. If you watch the NBA, I'm going to pick NBA Christmas jerseys.
Oh, really?
Christmas Day. Christmas Day, they come out and they're having this big thing. They kept advertising the Christmas jersey with the ball song, bouncing the balls and all that stuff. And they come out with these jerseys. It was horrible. It was a solid shirt with the same color number. They were ugly. At least go something like semi-retro or something.
Right.
Something make it special. If you're going to make that your premier day, it's like the hockey comes out with the Winter Classic jersey and it's a mix between the old and the new. Do something unique. Don't make these stupid Starship uniform things. Now you're going to want young kids.
Exactly it was, but I think it might have been Denver's. Or someone, I forget. You cannot actually read the name.
You couldn't read any of them.
The number and the name.
One of them was
like
red. I think the New York Knicks was like red and gray numbers, and it all blended in. And I was like, first of all, they were ugly. I mean, make them something. I mean, because sometimes the NBA, you get a nice little retro mix. You're supposed to blend in the new and the old, especially if you're going to make that basically the start of when you're supposed to watch the NBA, because that's the start of the playoff run.
And it has the most highlighted profile
teams
on there.
Yeah, sure. And they put the best games on.
Right.
Brett Musburger should not be allowed to say granddaddy on any commercials at all. That's
the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah, you can't say that. It's not right. You need Keith Jackson. Just dub it in. Hit it. Have a button.
Where
granddaddy of them all.
Retire?
Yeah, he's pretty much over. He can't travel no more. He used to just do the Rose Bowl, but I think he gave it up like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, Nelly.
All right. The comedian guy for Fox. What is it? Riggleman or what is
Ron Riggle?
He sucks. Get him off there.
He made me laugh.
It wasn't even funny.
I like when he had Snooki on there. It was really funny.
Yeah.
And he had Arnold on.
The only thing he had was Paris Hilton. At least she was looking pretty good.
Arnold.
Arnold.
I don't think Arnold could see out of his eyes. He got his skin tone.
All right. Merrill Hodge and Ron Jaworski today on ESPN. If any of you guys watched them today.
Ron Jaworski's
I think Merrill Hodge is done. He was like stopping in the middle. He was so excited. He was like, he would stop what he was saying. He would start talking and change directions.
He looks like me after a couple of Jaegers.
Oh my God! And get rid of that stupid big tie, Tim. I'm tired of looking at the big tie. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
agree. And you know what? Another beef.
But they were like, Ron Jaworski was like, the golden age of quarterbacks is back now with these guys.
Oh, he's all over the score. We have to hurry up. What does that say?
It's Bud Light time.
It's Miller Light time. That guy, what the hell is that?
What are you doing, man?
Jimmy, I think that
taking shots.
Well, we'd like to thank Alex for showing up these 2 weeks.
Hey, it was a great time.
Come back during the summertime, or if you're on spring break, if you're not going anywhere.
When you're not banging chicks, come over here.
I'll bring a few here on the show.
Well, that's what we're waiting for. We're tired of you bringing in.
You just better watch once they see this.
The little Lanzetta kid. We want some hot chicks, all right?
Yeah.
The little Lanzetta kid.
We'll see you next week for some more Barroom Blitz.
Take it easy.
Calm.